Good morning, everybody. My name is Niharika Mohapatra. I am a PhD research scholar from Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, India. The topic of my presentation is Beyond the Visible, the Impact of 2014 Kashmir Floods on the Cricket Bat Industry. In this paper, I will analyze how the social system creates unequal exposure to risk and opportunity by making some people more prone to the implications of disasters. I analyze this by studying the impact of floods on the aspiring cricketers and the cricket bat industry. To begin with, disasters are as old as human history and are a universal reality and perhaps inevitable. India administered Kashmir, which is located in the Himalayas in the country's north, has been devastated by floods. That is the worst floods that has affected Kashmir since last 60 years is this 2014 Kashmir floods. This flood in Kashmir are invariably linked to the river Jhelum. As the country grapples with the devastation caused by floods in Jammu and Kashmir, its impact or the implications are felt much outside the state, that is on the cricket bat industry and among the young cricketers. The bat industry in Kashmir provides employment to thousands of people in Kashmir. If I start to explain you the origin, first I'll explain you the origin of the cricket bat industry. The cricket bat industry in Kashmir had its origin in Sialkot, Pakistan during the British colonial rule, with the technical know-how imported from England. But in due course of time, the trade flourished in different parts of Kashmir where the raw material was plentiful. What the 2014 flood had the impact on the Kashmir cricket bat industry. As I was reading, as the methodology undertaken for this study is reviewing the existing literature on the topic, as I was reading the existing literature, I could find out that the cricket bat industry already had problems, was already facing problems before the 2014 floods. In fact, the cricket bat industry is bracing for a crisis since the floods in Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir produces 25 lakhs ready-to-play raw willow woods, and the industry has a turnover of over 100 crore and provides livelihood to 50,000 people. But things have been different since the state of Jammu and Kashmir has been ravaged by floods. But yeah, apart from this, what are the problems the cricket bat industry is facing due to the floods? Because of the floods in Kashmir, the willow trees, which is the main source of raw material for making cricket bats, their moisture has actually entered the willow trees, because of which the production units are failing to get the right finish. In fact, the cutting machines are also submerged in water, and the shop owners are not getting payment at the right time, as the transportation system is not working, and because of which they are not getting, the workers are not getting wood or any bats from Srinagar. So the flood has added to the problems of the already existing concerns of the bat industry, as it was losing its share in the international arena as well as in India. So what were the already existing problems faced by the cricket bat industry? Firstly, the major problem was of terrorism and the constant unrest in the Kashmir Valley, which is a matter of concern not for just for India, but it's also known internationally. So this had actually created a loss of 30 crore to the industry. And secondly, the growing appetite for the plywood industry in Jammu and Kashmir also has resulted in the decrease of demand for willow trees. This is actually the narrowing the options for cricket bat industry. And most importantly, the people involved in the trade of the cricket bat industry in Kashmir do not have actually a proper setup to work, as they are working in tin sheds or makeshift factories. So people are looking for other options of livelihood. These Apart from these problems, what else? The even official apathy, illegal transfer of raw material outside the state, that is from Kashmir to Jalandhar, Meerut or other parts of India, where big manufacturers turn the raw material into finished product and sell them as their own product, just which is adding problems to the already existing problem of the Kashmiri manufacturers. Yeah. This actually, because of the illegal transfer of raw material, this is actually creating, because of this, not a single Kashmiri brand has been actually introduced in the market. The scarcity of the willow raw material in Kashmir is actually a biggest concern, as it takes 40 years to grow a Kashmiri willow tree to its prime, when it can be used as a raw material for making quality bats. And most importantly, the flooding actually in Kashmir has led to the damage of not only the willow trees, but also the existing trees are also unusable after being submerged in water for days. And even if the people get the supply of wood, still they get black spots on the wood, because of because of which the walk of the people gets affected. Because it's very important to note that because of the black spots on the wood, the livelihood of the people is in question.